creating a music streaming service called Musify, and he found his success in Japan with 0 to 4 million daily active users in 2018 within half a year. So that was a dream coming true moment for any independent developers, such as myself, and I was in heaven. Unfortunately, 3 years ago, I got too cocky, or maybe the pride and ego kind of gets in the way, and my app got removed from the App Store. The account was terminated, and Apple deemed what I did as a very severe form of 4.3 spam review guideline rejection. And despite my appeal process and everything I did to reinstantiate the app, Apple said no. And I came to WWDC last year, I got a ticket as well as this year, but Apple still are saying no. So I am out of options. And Musify is exclusively on iOS and it's not available on any other platforms. All millions of users are still waiting, or maybe they're not waiting anymore because they kind of switched over to Spotify or Apple Music or Amazon Music or Line Music or YouTube Music. So it's very, very competitive in the music streaming space. And I am, as a very small team, just team of 3 or 4 people try to replicate what these bigger companies doing. I need all the help I can get. So with that in mind, if you guys want to talk more, I'm happy to share my contact. I'm happy to chat more outside of this and take any questions as well. Go ahead.
You said it was a 4.3 rejection for spam?
Yes.
Can you give us more detail about that? Like, were they entirely wrong? It's not really spam, or?
No, I am entirely wrong.
Okay. So your complaint is you were wrong, and Apple said you're still wrong.
I created multiple developer accounts under different company entities because Apple was removed my first app, and for ASO, for growth hack purposes, I felt in order to compete with these bigger music streaming services, I needed more app store presence. And that's one of the things I did to market my app to more customers. I still wanted to grow at the pace I was growing initially, but when these competitors came, I felt I need to do something more to keep them at bay.
But you said something I'm confused by. You said they removed your app from the App Store, and then you created another account, and then you were given a 4.3, or was it 4.3 for the first app you made that they removed from there? I'm having a hard time following.
So the first app was fine, but then I got greedy and I created more apps under more accounts and released it on the same app store using the same code base but different icon, different name for ASO and growth hack purposes. So the story is I went to Apple candidly and told them the story that I'm telling you today, and I apologized because I know I'm doing something I'm not supposed to do, but I needed to do it to compete with all the other music streaming services in the market. And my request to Apple was, I'm not gonna do the spam anymore. All I request is to have my original app and original account back in the store. And Apple still said no, unfortunately. To this day, even after talking with Susan Prescott at the reception and getting escorted out by the security.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's the story.
Yeah, tell us more about that.
Only if you want to.
No, I'm happy to share. So I asked the security if I can still go to the keynote because I had a valid ticket, and Harry knows this. and I also had a valid badge. But when I lining up for the ticket, the security actually arrested me and even went to jail for trespass. But I'm okay now. Clearly, I've released. I don't have my badge anymore because they've taken it away. But I don't think Apple likes me much, and definitely on their bad side.
That is unfortunate for them. I'm sorry.
Well, it's also unfortunate for me because App Store is the only way for me to reach to millions of my customers, and some of them are still waiting, but most of them actually already moved on to Spotify, to Apple Music, and other streaming services. And I'm deeply saddened by the last 3 years.
Thank you for sharing that with us, though.
Yeah. Cool. Happy to talk more if you guys want later.
Well, I think that's good for the lightning talk, so that's good. Because we're gonna take a break for a couple minutes. I'm gonna give my silly bluey talk, so everyone can stretch their legs and people don't have to buy into that. But yeah, thank you for sharing that with us. That was some vulnerability there. Like, we appreciate that. We appreciate you.
I mean, coming to WW, I knew it's a high risk move, but I felt I had to stand up for what I believe in. It's like I'm David. It's like a David versus Goliath type of story.
Oh yeah.
I hope there'll be like a silver lining somewhere.
Let's get a round of applause. Thank you for sharing for real. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take a 5 to 10 minute